Hello everyone, this is Alex, and welcome to episode 34 of FTB Skies 2. In this episode, we start our journey into occultism. Let's go! So last episode, we continued our journey with bees, if I remember correctly. Since then, in between episodes, I moved some bees, and I fished some bees, and I also if we look at it at here, we cleared up some things. Let me show you what I did. So yeah. So I got a water bee, actually 2 water bees. Let me think. Where's the other one? Water. Yeah, here it is. So if you see, this is an upgraded bee, 2 upgraded bees. So their productivity medium, weather tolerance any, and behavior metaternal. How you get them to this stage is actually a little bit brutal, but effective. You set up a fence. You take a bee and a lead. So you let up the bee, you tie it up with the lead, and tie it up on the fence, and leave it up in the rain and in the night, and they get upgraded in their at their stats, and you get metaternal and weather tolerance any. After that, you can breed them. You get the 2 bred, and you get the their offsprings are upgraded. So yeah, it's very nice. What I needed the water bees for is an obsidian bee. So if you get an obsidian bee, you need to breed a lava bee and a water bee. The lava bee is actually a magmatic bee with a lava bucket, and the magmatic bee is a nether brick nest with a fed with magma creams. The nether brick nest is actually an iron sword and nether bricks. And I went into the nether, and I got a magmatic bee. Actually, 2 of them. See, they're not upgraded yet. I bred them and got the lava bees. So I got 2 lava bees, and I bred a lava bee and a water bee, and I got the obsidian bee. So the obsidian bee, you get them over. So in the feeding slab, you put a redstone bee spawn egg. To get the redstone bee spawn egg, you get a honey treat with let me show you, with something like this: 5 productive bees redstone. Right now this is 74%, but if you add more, this gene indexer can combine them, and you get like this a honey treat with redstone type 100. Now all you need is some eggs, and we don't have any eggs, and we have nighttime. To get some eggs, we have eggs. I didn't link them. Okay, we have here some chickens. I need to breed them, I think. Let me get some seeds. So we got 2 seeds. Oop. And we got 1 and 2. And we got another baby chicken. Let me link up this chest to get some eggs. So, for this thing, you get a honey treat, you get a baby incubator. We separate this, and we get the treat and the egg, and some time, and some energy, even if we have speed here. And we'll get the egg. In the meantime, I'll show you what I did also. So if you remember, we have a farm, an automated farm. And I said, okay, we need to start with occultism, because it's a very important mod, and I think we need it later down the line. To start it, you need to draw some circles with some chalk. But these circles can get really large, really big. And if we take this one, is actually the manual for the mod. You see that for the pentacles, we have actually three rows. So we have the summoning pentagrams, the possession pentagrams, and the infusion pentagrams. So we have 3 types of pentagrams. So what I did is I took the manual, I took the latest pentagram, the greatest pentagram, and you have a show multi-block preview. So you can place it wherever. So I took them and I created a summoning place where we can draw all the pentagrams. I also created an infusion place, island, and a possession island. So we have the basis for the pentagrams, and to start with the mod, you need a seed and the fruit. So maybe we should take it and place it in our automated farm if we have any spots left. We do. And it automatically grows and harvests. And it places it in here. And it takes also the seeds. And I also did something. I placed there a controller access point, and I placed here some essences in a drawer. So if we place, let's say, the seeds here and the fruits here, let me take some more fruits. We can start the occultism. In the meantime, let's see if the redstone bee spawn egg, it's done. Let's let this connect to have the honey treats here. And we have the obsidian bee here. So if we place the redstone bee on the feeding redstone bee spawn egg on the feeding slab, within some time we'll have the flux dust bee spawn egg here. See, it's already done. So we have 2 flux dust bee spawn eggs. Yeah. I'm not sure if we'll automate the bees right now. So we'll let them be. Sorry for the puns. For the start of occultism, I'm not 100% sure where I got the otherworld essence, but I'll show you the right way and the wrong way, wrong in quotes. So we get some oak saplings. We get, actually we don't need something special. We can place it right here, let's say. Let me get this one, the flint and steel. Turn off my magnet. And the spirit fire from occultism is never ending, if I remember correctly. It doesn't matter what blocks is on. And it doesn't hurt you. So it's only a crafting mechanic for it. So if you take oak saplings and throw them in, you get oak saplings from occultism. Actually, they're not oak saplings. Let me show you. We need to move a little fast. I think this is the right place. So you see right now it's oak sapling from Minecraft, but actually if we eat the demon fruit, you see it's oak sapling from occultism. Right now we have the third eye effect. So the third eye effect, let me get a hoe, and it's gone. So it's already gone. And we have the otherworld logs. If you get the oak logs from occultism, grow them up, and chop them down without the third eye effect, you get regular oak logs and regular oak saplings. So in order for us to get the otherworld logs, we need to have the third eye effect. So this is purified demon's dream essence, no longer provides any of the negative effects, but grants the third eye when eating. This is throwing demon's dream essence into spirit fire, and this is either seeds or the fruits of the demon's dream fruits. So if you have enough of the fruits, you get the essences. And if you get the essences and throw them into spirit fire, you get the otherworld's essence. And with the otherworld's essence, you can get the logs or anything else that you need. There's another method for us to get unlimited otherworld's logs. And that's bees. And you can get them by having a lumber bee on the otherworld log, and you'll get unlimited otherworld logs. And lumber bee is actually yellow carpenter and green carpenter. I can't remember right now if we have the two of them. So we have the green and we have the yellow. So yeah, we can breed the bees. Let me get some more logs. And the logs, we can use them for everything, but what we need them for is Otherworld Ashes. So Otherworld Ashes is only Otherworld logs into Spiritfire. So like this, we got Otherworld Ashes, and we need Burnt Other Stone to create Impure Chalk. Burnt Other Stone is Polished Other Stone, and Polished Other Stone is Other Stone. No, actually. Other Stone is Andesite in Spiritfire. So if we get Andesite, so if you get andesite, oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you. So I got the impressions that we need to progress with create. So in order for us to go into create, we need andesite. How do you say this? Andesite alloy. You can get andesite alloy really easy when mining blocks of andesite amalgam. This is gotten by dripping water onto andesite. Andesite can be created automatically by an extractor over andesite with water and lava besides it. So I got here, let me show you, an extractor with andesite and water and lava beside it. So we have an automatically andesite generator. This andesite generator pushes into the simple block placer. The simple block placer places the andesite here. We have a dripper here, and the dripper, if you have a bucket of water on top of it, it automatically drops water onto andesite, and it creates, come on, I can do it, creates the block of amalgam. And the block of amalgam is broken by the advanced block breaker with the Celestigen pickaxe with a drops teleporter. So the drops teleporter teleports the drops here. So we have the andesite alloy here. Also, I created another little contraption here. So we have a calcite generator. So calcite can be generated also by the extractor over bone block, and a water block near. So somewhere here, I think here below it's a water block, and here it's the extractor. So with this calcite, if we place it under a dripper and lava drips on it, it creates prosperity ore. So we have here a simple block placer with calcite and lava dripping on over it. How do we get lava, you ask? So lava is created simply by having a cobble generator, a stone cobble generator, that pushes the cobblestone into the tempered glass jar. The tempered glass jar has a jar automator on top of it and a block of blazing crystal. I don't know if you remember that we started Powah some episodes ago. I don't know if the latest or the one in front of it, but the block of blazing crystal in as a temperature store for the tempered glass jar is actually one of the better sources. So where are you? This is it. So it has an efficiency of 280%. Greater than this is only lava, but I hate having lava on top of it, so it may start fires or everything else. So in my opinion, this is the best block because it's just a block and has a source of with efficiency of 280. A lava has an efficiency of 400, but it's enough for what we need because the lava is pushed into the basic fluid tank. The basic fluid tank, so you heard it, has a lava bucket or a bucket that is so the lava bucket is pushed. So this is a blacklist of an empty bucket, and it's pushed into the advanced clicker. And when it's empty, the empty bucket is getting pushed into the basic fluid tank, and it's getting filled. So this fluid tank has the ability of filling up lava buckets. And like this, the clicker clicks the lava bucket onto the dripper. It's, I think, not the only method, but it's the simplest method for me to fill the dripper with lava because it doesn't get any connections to pipes or anything else, but it gets the job done. And when it's broken, the result is getting pushed into this this compacting drawer. So we have infinite prosperity shards. So we have infinite prosperity shards and infinite andesite alloy. Right. Okay. So let's continue with that. We need the andesite. So we have a lot of andesite. Let me get 2 stacks. We'll get them transformed into other stone. And I think other stone needs to be smelted up. Other stone. We get the polished other stone. We smelt them up again. And we get the burnt other stone. And if we get the burnt other stone with other world ashes, we get the impure white chalk. What you do with impure white chalk is actually throw it into spirit fire. So spirit fire is an important crafting mechanic in occultism. And I'm not sure, I saw something for occultism. Yeah, but he wants burnt other stone in your inventory. Okay, we'll get that burnt other stone. And we'll get some diamonds, because you guessed it, throwing diamonds into the spirit fire gets us spirit attuned gems. And spirit attuned gems in the 2x2 crafting grid, we get spirit attuned crystals. So we actually need to throw something else in the spirit fire. Let me see if we have some ink sacs. Feathers. And books. So let me get us some book and quills. And these books and quills, if we throw them in the spirit fire, we get Book of Binding empty. This is another important crafting component in occultism. We get some other materials and some silver coins. And we need some basic chalks. So we need a yellow chalk. The yellow chalk is actually impure yellow chalk with gold dust and glowstone. Gold dust. Can we make gold dust? That's a really important question. Gold dust. Can we do it like this? We don't have an engineer's hammer. That's easily solvable. And if we get some gears and some glowstone and some other stone, we get another impure chalk, but with 2 gold dust and a glowstone dust, we get impure yellow chalk. The impure yellow chalk, you guessed it, we throw it into the spirit fire. And we get white and yellow chalk. So, whenever you draw something with the chalk on the ground, you get a symbol. I'll show you in a moment. Grains of Infinity for Skystone. Let me get you Grains of Infinity if you want to. Hello, where are you? Hey. And we got some skystone, perfect. Tuck, tuck, tuck. So, preparing for a ritual, we need some sacrificial bowls and a golden sacrificial bowl. Other rock. This is the first time I hear of other rock. It's actually diorite. Do we have diorite? That's really... We don't have any more diorite because... Oh, we do have some diorite. We can craft it. And let me... This is the first time I see this material. So we have other rock. Interesting. Other stone and other rock. I don't like the night time. And so in order for us to have a pentacle, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacrificial bowls and a golden sacrificial bowl, which is actually gold. Okay. And now for our first ritual, you want a foliot crusher demon. So for us to summon the demon, let me see. Foliot crusher. You need the Aviar's circle and you summon a foliot. So the Aviar's circle, let me see, is the first in summoning. And this is the pentacle. So in the summoning, we'll place it here. See, it's a little one. We need some candles. let me see if we have some candles. That's another question. Candle. We have some candles. So we place the golden sacrificial bowl in the middle. We place 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, 4 candles. And I think this will need to be broken because, and now I see that this background doesn't work. Let me see if I can get something whiter. Not wool. Maybe some white dye. Let me get some white. Not much white dye, but if we place white with gravel, we have some gravel, and some sand, we have some sand. We get some concrete. And if we want to yeah, we can do something like this one. We have water essence. We have a lot of water essence. So let me get some white concrete, because I cannot see where it starts and where it ends. And I'll do this for all the other platforms in between episodes, because I forgot that we need to see the symbols that we place in order for us to do our circles. And even if we put on white concrete, we don't we're running a little late, but let me get some gray dye. Yeah, we can cut up some charcoal. We have some charcoal. And we have this one. Yeah, like this. This is the easiest method to craft up some black dye, get up some white dye, and get some gray dye. And get the gravel, and get the sand, and get the water essence. And I think the gray dye is, yeah, it's better. No, not here, but here. Shh. And my dog is really excited. Not sure if you heard it or not. But this is the pentacle. So if we got the white chalk and we place it, you have the white chalk. If you want to remove it, it's really hard for us to remove it by hand. But if we get the chalk brush and right click, it's removed really easy. So this is the roll of the chalk brush. And this is the smallest pentacle. We need the sacrificial bowls. This needs to be within the circle. So let's place them here, 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 and here. And for the foliot crusher, we need iron, gold, copper, and silver. And also the foliot binding book. So we have the binding book empty, but to get us the foliot binding book, we need some blue dye. Not sure if we have one, but we get some lapis. We place it in the pattern. We place the book. And this is, you see, Book of Binding Foliot. This book has not been bound to a foliot yet. To bind it to a foliot, you take the book and you take the Dictionary of Spirits and place it in a crafting grid, and you get Book of Binding Foliot bound. So now we have a demon bound to the book. So we need iron ingots, one iron ingot, gold if I remember correctly, copper, and silver. No. Foliot crusher. Yeah, silver. We don't have silver. Oh, that's a problem. So we will need to wait until the next episode to get the foliot, because I need to figure out a way to get silver. So the question for today is, have you played with occultism? And if so, what is your favorite part of the mod? Leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching. If you found something interesting in this video, you can tap that like and subscribe button to show your appreciation. Having said that, don't forget to have yourself an excellent day. Bye.